Hey, does anybody remember that time Switchfoot wrote and sang the most epic, motivating rock anthem of the 2000s?
Dare you to
There were a few different versions of this song that came out in the 2000s, and I'm not even completely sure how many. But if you were a youth group survivor like me, you first heard it on their, I think it was their second album, Learning to Breathe. But most of the world heard it on their album, A Beautiful Letdown. So that's the version we're going to talk about today. And it starts off with this sound that I'm not completely sure what it is, but to me, it gives you this feeling of like waking up or like coming to consciousness. And this whole first verse, the acoustic guitar, John's vocals, like the lyric, all it just gives you this feeling of like, entering a new era or even being born.
welcome to existence.
Maybe it's just me, but that last line before the chorus drops, it repeats it twice. It's that bittersweet feeling of like the excitement of starting something new, but also like the anxiety and the fear.
What happens next? What happens next?
But then that chorus drops and is just, if that doesn't get you on your feet, singing along and crying happy tears, I don't know what does.
Dare you to move?
And the note that he hits on the word move is so high, but also he delivers it with so much confidence. You can't help but believe him. And then he carries that 1000% energy all the way through. And because they're a live band, they show that off. The second verse is not a copy and paste of the first verse. That guitar riff that drops after he sings Welcome to the Fallout reflects like that conflict and urgency.
Welcome to the fallout.
And then, like most conflicts and complexities of life, it doesn't end there. It just kind of carries through to the second verse. But then at the end, when he sings one of the last choruses, there's this part where he sings the word dare, and you can just feel it ripping out of his chest.
Dare you to move?
But if you're like, wait, I heard a different version and it wasn't this one, but I also didn't have the Learning to Breathe album, then you probably heard it from the movie A Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore, because they were all over that soundtrack. And there's another song that Mandy sings in that Switchfoot wrote. Should I talk about that?